Hello, this is a very short video that shares with you one strategy that you can adopt in your life for success should you wish to do so. Before I get into it, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Gwyneth, and over the past couple of years, people from different walks of life, different genders, different ethnicities have approached me and have asked me how I've gained success in my life, and to be honest with you, that created a dilemma. The dilemma was, how do I share these habits that I've adopted over the past couple of years, the ones that I'm adopting and the ones I'm going to adopt in the future? And guess what? The solution was, yes, the solution was to create daily videos with at least one habit that I will share on the social media, and then people can actually watch these videos or even share them with the next person by choosing the habit that suits them, and by also choosing the habits that doesn't suit them. Now that the introduction is done, I would like to get on to today's habit, which has the full letters. We've got KTSW. Know thyself well. I'll tell you what I mean by that, by know yourself well. It's saying that when you know yourself very well, it doesn't matter which situation or which position you find yourself in, because when you know yourself well, you already know what works for you or what role you're actually playing in that situation, and therefore you will act accordingly, or you will do what either is expected of you by that situation or the people around, or what you're expecting of yourself to do as well. I'll give you an example. Take, for example, a relationship between a parent and a child. And let's say you are the parent in that situation. And you being the parent in that situation, it means the role you're going to play, you're going to play the parent role. So you're going to play the parent role depending as to what that situation is requiring. Maybe the parent role requires you to give some advice. Maybe that parent role requires you to build an honest and open relationship. But regardless, you get the idea of saying that as long as you know yourself and what role you need to play in a particular situation, you will do so as long as you've taken the time to know yourself. I'll give you another scenario again. Take, for example, let's say similar situation, but this time the role you're playing the child position. You've got your parent there. You are not going to act the same when you are now taking the role child. The role child means that there's certain things that are expected of you, things that you need to be doing. Whereas when the roles were vice versa, it means that things that you need to be doing as a parent. Either way, I think you get the idea of saying that knowing yourself helps you as an individual to actually act according to what the situation or to what is expected of you or to what you are expecting yourself to do, or most importantly, to what God is expecting you to do. So it's very, very important for you to take the time to know yourself in order to play the role that you find yourself in as correctly as possible, because being correct, it all depends on circumstance, situation. But if you know the role that you're supposed to be playing, in what context, knowing who you are, where you come from, where you're going, what you're doing, what's expected of you, then it's easy for you to play that role satisfactory. I think that's the word, satisfactory. Instead of, people just telling, you're expected to do this. Because if you haven't taken the time, you will find that people will be nudging you, reminding you of the role that you need to play. So my share for today would be, take the time to know yourself. When you're knowing yourself, you're actually understanding the roles that you need to play at different times and in different places. That's it for my share today. I did say to you it was very short. But remember, take the time to know yourself. And when you're knowing yourself, you're actually practicing reflection. And when you're practicing reflection, you are actually taking the time to know a lot more about you and what is expected of you from those around you, including God, including the Creator. So that's it for today. But before I go, I do want to take this opportunity and say thank you so much to all the messages, to all the support you're showing towards these videos, because to be honest with you, once again, they are acting as a motivator, and therefore I am encouraged to be sharing the daily videos with those that are benefiting from them. If you've found any element or any aspect of this video beneficial to you, or you think that someone might benefit from them, feel free to share them. And for those that are actually seeing the videos, the daily videos, because I've spoken to a few people, they said, oh, I do watch your daily videos. Subscribe so that you don't miss out on the notification, or when I've posted them, you don't miss out, to let you know that you will have posted one. Up until you see me on the next video, up until we interact on the social media, for now, I would like to say to you, God bless.